I stumbled across an article by Epicurious that caught my eye. It was titled "The Best Green Curry Paste You Can Buy," and the winner was Mekhala Organic Green Curry Paste. So I decided to give it a try. I hopped on the internet, ordered 2 bottles of the green and a bottle of the red while I was at it. The tiny jar of green curry paste made me 3 big meals. I made a vegetable curry and a rice noodle curry, but for this video I wanted to pull out the big guns and make a Thai green chicken curry. I visited my local Asian supermarket and I bought about 500 grams of little Thai eggplant for just $3, and I also picked up a few sprigs of kaffir lime leaves for only $1. I prepped my ingredients, starting with the beautiful little eggplant, which I cut into bite-sized pieces. Then I sliced a red capsicum into strips, which I reserved for the garnish. I had also microplaned about 1 tablespoon of fresh ginger, and I'd sliced 2 cloves of garlic into paper-thin slices and cut some spring onions on the diagonal for garnish, and chopped about 800 grams of chicken thighs into bite-sized pieces. When my wok was warmed up, I added a splash of oil and then added the garlic, ginger and 2 big teaspoons of the green curry paste. I gave that a good stir, breaking the curry paste up with my spoon, and I let all the aromatics mingle together, stirring constantly for a couple of minutes. Then I added the chicken and cooked it for about 5 minutes, stirring frequently. I didn't want to brown the chicken, but I wanted to make sure the beautiful spices coated the chicken before adding any liquid. Then I added about 10 kaffir lime leaves, which I had bruised slightly by folding and squeezing them between my fingers before adding them to the wok. Next I added about 500 ml of coconut milk. I brought the curry to a boil and then reduced the heat to a rolling simmer, and I let it simmer for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I had put on a pot of water for the rice. So 10 minutes later, I added a pinch of salt and rice to the water, and I gave it a good stir. Then I added the little eggplants to the curry. You don't have to use the eggplants, you can use any vegetables you like, but I like to keep it to the green theme though, and generally use broccoli stems, zucchinis or any other green vegetables, if eggplants aren't available. And both the curry and the rice only needed about 12 more minutes of cooking. I drained the rice and tasted the curry. It needed salt, and a green curry should be on the sweeter side, so I added a good teaspoon of salt and about 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. I gave it a good stir and then it was ready to plate up. I piled rice into the bowls, then ladled some of the green curry into each bowl. I sprinkled over the red capsicums and spring onions, and it was done. And the verdict? Well, it was delicious. To be fair, I feel the aromatics added extra depth and flavour. I also feel that the kaffir lime leaves takes a green curry from great to excellent, and I used a good quality coconut milk. So overall, I was super impressed with this curry paste. It definitely packs a punch. It's spicy. I also like that the ingredients are sourced from local farmers and it is organic. I think I'll be using this brand from now on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.